Okay, for any parents out there who've got a lot on their plate, which is most parents at the moment, the term mum brain is likely to resonate with you. For anyone who's not familiar with the term, America's #1 mum coach, Hannah Keeley, can give you a little taste of what's inside a parent's head.
But I'm doing the best that I can. But am I really? I mean, these TikTok moms, they make it look so easy with the hair and the skin and the boobs and the butt. And I look in the mirror and I'm like, what? Is this my body? No wonder sex is so boring. I grab a book and he ends up snoring, but I can't be everything to everyone all the time. I'll just smile. I'll say that I'm fine, but I'm drowning when I should be swimming, and I'm falling apart under these plates that I'm spinning, and the seconds keep ticking, and I'm running out of time. I just keep getting further behind, and it's just so much. It feels like a lot, and sometimes I wish my mom brain would just stop.
God, I think we just went into my head for a second there.
This is a real phenomenon, but can it be managed? Well, with a few simple steps and some practical tips, it's possible to achieve a mum brain makeover. For more, we say hello to parenting coach and mother of 7, Hannah Keeley. Welcome back. Lovely to see you.
It's always so good to be with you guys.
Let's get to it. What is mum brain? How do you describe it?
Well, you know, it's not just this funny term we throw around. Mom brain is very real. If you look at an MRI of a woman before and after she has a baby, there's actually a 4% loss in gray matter. So these moms who are saying, my kids are making me lose my mind, yeah, you're right. You're literally correct. You've lost gray matter. And so our brain changes and we think things are supposed to just go back to normal. It doesn't. And so we need to know how to manage mom brain or it's going to manage us.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard too, because the second you become a mum, it's like I've never slept soundly since. Like you just, you know, your brain is always ticking over. You're always thinking of the 4,000 things you got to do. There are pros, though, potentially to having mum brain. I mean, I feel like I get a lot done now.
You know, it's funny that you're saying that because there are pros. We learn how to multitask at a totally new level. Also, there's a thing, and I'm sure you've heard of it, mother's intuition. Mother's intuition is just mom brain in action because the brain changes when you have a child. Now it's no longer trying to keep you alive. Now it's keeping your child alive. So before you could filter out all the sounds and the sights and all the noise in your environment, now when you have a baby, your brain is subconsciously scanning for potential threats. That's why so many moms are complaining of overstimulation. But it's good because otherwise we wouldn't be able to know the things that we know. Like sometimes you just know that something's wrong with your kid. Other people don't see it, but you do. You grab your toddler's arm before they run out in traffic. So these things are really advantageous to us. We just don't see it because sometimes we're so frustrated with it.
Okay, there are some of the pros. What about the cons?
Well, the cons are the overstimulation, the lack of focus. Like, you know, it's ridiculous. You buckle your child into the car seat, but yet you leave your coffee on the hood of the car and you drive away. Like these things that happen and you're like, you feel like you're losing your mind. You feel like you're going crazy. You walk in a room, you don't remember why you were there. You start a conversation, you don't know where it's, right? And these things that you're wondering, is something wrong with me? What is, like, I can't focus. Maybe I have ADHD. Maybe I'm hyperactive. It's just that your brain has changed, and now there's so much information bombarding your brain, it becomes hard to focus. You start things, you can't finish it, you're highly distracted. It's like mom brain, like picture perfect.
Yeah, I always walk backwards out of the room when I've forgotten why I've gone in, and then I retrace my steps backwards. It works, it works. You have some solutions, though, because, I mean, there would be a lot of people saying this is 100% me. What's your 3-step plan to fix this?
Well, we can't change anything that we're not aware of. So the first thing you have to do is be aware of it. And I call it, step 1, I call it interrupt. So a lot of a mom's brain is just neural noise, a lot of the stuff going on in our heads, right? If you could put a loudspeaker, it would be so noisy. So the first thing we have to do is interrupt. You have to have a pattern break. It could be a whistle you blow. It could be maybe you set your phone to go off every hour so you can just calm yourself, take a breath and say, okay, I'm okay. Everything's all right. I can be calm right now. But you have to interrupt. And after you're able to interrupt it, then you can insert imagination. Now, here's the crazy thing. You probably can really identify with this. A mom brain has incredible imagination. The only problem is we use it to create the worst case scenarios. Like we think of like our child falling and cracking their head. We think of buckling up everyone in the car and we careen off a bridge into an ocean, like the most horrific things that could happen to our children. Horrible, right? Painful. But we could turn that around and use our imagination in a positive way. So we have to interrupt and then insert our imagination and think, what is working for me right now? How am I showing up? What is going well for me right now? What can I be grateful for? That will immediately create a shift in your energy.
Okay, now as we say goodbye, what other practical tips can you leave us with to help stop that decision fatigue setting in?
Yeah, well, that's that third step, implement. Like starting today, you can just do one routine. It could be as simple as laying out your clothes the night before, prepping the coffee maker, meal prepping, something that will ease your brain from having to think about so much.
It's a very worthwhile advice, and little steps can really add up, you know. Prepare for success the next day. Thank you so much for that. Really, really interesting stuff.
Couldn't help but notice Sally walked in here backwards this morning, so
I did.
I'm wondering if you forgot why you're coming.
Why am I here again?
Hey,
oh, no. That's right, I'm doing the show.
Lovely to see you.
Love it.
Thank you.